Hi, I'm Anthony Calvin, and I'm the Director of Recruiting on PC Southwest. Whenever I conduct interviews here, I always tell people or potential candidates that the reason I joined Consilium was for the opportunity, not the convenience. There's a lot of jobs out there. There's a lot of professions to step into, but there's very few true opportunities. And that's what I saw within this company. So that really does tie into my why, because Consilium gave me the opportunity to make a difference here at a professional level, own what you do, as well as on a personal level too. So I can be proud of the fact of what I do and who I do it with here at the company. That's what drives me. That's my intrinsic value as far as why I show up to work every day. I want to make a difference for the people who are on my team and make a difference for 4 kids I have back at home as well. An example of how I live this value is that, I put my team's needs above my own. And sometimes that can be incredibly scary to do, knowing that this is a performance-based role. But at the end of the day, that's what I want ultimately. I want my team to succeed, and I want my family to, reap the results of that, professionally speaking, as well as within my personal life. So it makes a difference for me whenever I come home, knowing that my team has done well. My kids see it, my wife sees it. But on the days that, or weeks, months, that the team is not doing well, it impacts me severely. So I could, break personal records here as a recruiter, but that's not my goal. So I guess my best example of this would be, the proof as to what I've done with my team so far and where it's going. I always put them first. One, that you have to have, ethics, right? You have to have ethics in your work ethic as well as your moral ethic. Those are your 2 key components in order to have this value. So, there's a lot to be done here at this company on an individual basis, but whenever you step outside of yourself and you want to do something more, something bigger, that's what comes into play. So it's staying late, it's getting here earlier than when you're supposed to, it's doing more than what's required of you. So the characteristics I've seen within this office from great leaders is just that. They're willing to do whatever it takes in order to get to where their team needs to be. So it's a very simple way of looking at it, but it's a very difficult task as well. My why. This is where you come in, because we believe you are Consilium. Your own personal interests and motivations matter. My why is intended as an opportunity for you to integrate yourself into Consilium's corporate values. What is your why? Why are you here? What are you passionate about? What drives you to grow, to love, to compete? Use this opportunity to express your why. To incorporate this value, each person will receive a new nameplate for your cube. We want you to write in your response for my why and tell your colleagues why are you here at Consilium. I'm Anthony Calvin, and I am Consilium.